push the ball down the field. He can make every throw. But there's a lot more to playing quarterback, so we're really focused on those things too.
What are some of those things you're focusing on with him?
Timing, footwork, just tying our eyes to our feet, ball coming to the right place at the right time.
How's Bailey adapted to kind of going from starting some games last year to where he is now, where he's just kind of competing to make the roster?
Yeah.
Leadership role with Cade? I have a little bit.
He won games. He beat us when I was in Cleveland, so I have a lot of respect for Bailey. He's a pro's pro. He just comes to work
out there,
does whatever he's asked. So he's been good so far.
Jacoby mentioned that he mentions that game pretty often to Jacoby. Does he bring it up to you as well?
He hasn't really mentioned it to me as much. Probably save that one for Jacoby, but there's a lot of trash talk going on in the QB room, so it's been good.
Yeah, how's the quarterback room as a whole gelling?
Good. Everybody in there is a good person. Everybody's in there is a pro, so it makes it easy. They're easy to coach. Guys get along. It's a fun room to be in, for sure.
Do you think it's helpful for Joe and Drake to kind of have each other going through this together?
Absolutely. I love having two rookies together. When I was in Denver, we had two rookies in Drew Lock and Rippon, and they're able to just feed off one another. They often have the same questions, and they're able to talk about it amongst each other. So I think that's it's really good for improvement when we're not meeting together.
Obviously, Jacoby's out there with getting the first reps, but how valuable of a resource is he for you, just coming from this offense and knowing the offense?
Yeah, Jacoby's the man, honestly. He has a lot of experience. He's done it with us. He's been in their shoes. He's been a rookie quarterback here, so he understands a lot of the landscape, a lot of what we're trying to do. And again, he's embraced that role of trying to help people. So it's been really good, really helpful to me.
We kind of saw him last week, kind of putting it, or last week, putting his arm around Drake May, and it seemed like they were talking. Has he kind of been another coach in some ways for Drake and Joe in these aspects?
Absolutely. There's some things that, some messages that come better from another player. That's just the way it is in the NFL, and he's been in their shoes, he's done it, and so some messages come better from him, and he's been awesome for us, for me and MVP.
How do you guys divvy up the coaching duties? Because it seems like there are a lot of people in Drake's ear, in Jacoby's ear, in Joe's ear, with you and Ben and Alex and Evan. So how do you guys divvy all those roles up?
I think right now we're in the teaching phase. So it's all about laying that foundation. As long as we're all on the same page, saying the same thing, it's great. You got 4 people out there. You can't see everything when you're out there. So being able to have multiple people see multiple things has been really good.
What does that say about Jacoby that not a lot of guys can balance that sort of you can see he's competitive, he wants to be the man. At the same time, he's helping Drake. I mean, that's not everybody can pull that off, right?
100%. I think he's confident in himself. If you're not confident in yourself, it'd be really hard to compete and to help these guys. But he's confident. He knows what he can do. He knows we believe in him, so he has no qualms about trying to help these guys become better players.